one of my favorite episodes in all of My Hero Academia? That's been a question we've had since season 1. Generic intro, and that goes Moo here, back with another episode of My Hero Academia. Today we are doing season 7, episode 3, 141. It is going to be called Villain. The last episode had something I did not expect, and it involved Star. You haven't checked out my reaction to that one, I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, in a playlist on my channel with all my other My Hero Academia reactions. Go to chronological order, binge watch all of them. But Star is dead. Star is dead. She was in like a whopping, basically 2 episodes. She was at the end of like season 6 for like a scene. So I guess technically she was 3 episodes. I'm sure she's gonna make like appearances and like flashbacks and whatnot. But she absolutely wrecked Shigaraki. And honestly, if they're gonna come out winning this, then it might be due to her sacrifice. I really was looking forward to her and Deku meeting up and then like fangirling over All Might. That was just gonna be awesome. But the entire world is kind of coming to a breaking point, and apparently season 7 I think just ended. They just did the last episode, and I think season 8 is going to be the final season, and it's going to come out next year, and you know I'm going to react to it. So I hope to see you there. Hope you are subscribed to those future videos, and shout out to patrons, because the channel could not exist, literally could not exist, if it was not for the patrons. $3 a month to get you all my reaction videos day early, and allows me to make these videos. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hopefully I can make it just tiny a little bit better. But let's go ahead and jump into episode 141, or episode 3, Villain. Dude, I can't believe she's gone. Like, seriously.
After hearing All Might's request for aid, America's #1 hero.
Believe me, it's still in my head. I don't need to worry about this.
Tomura Shigaraki launched a violent attack.
I mean, he kind of met her.
New Order allowed her to change the rules of the world.
Seriously, she was 2 episodes.
She had the advantage in their fight until Shigaraki managed to touch the hero, killing her.
But I guess she had that plan already. Yeah. Dude, I just want to see that.
She used New Order to deal a serious blow to Shigaraki, destroying a number of his quirks.
Yeah.
Thanks to Star and Strong, he won't be on his feet for at least a week. This is her parting gift to us. A strategic delay.
Okay, the new outfits are sick.
To protect yourselves and those you want to protect.
Uraraka looks like a mom.
World, you need to use this extension to become as strong as you possibly can.
Of course, and this can be muted. If anything has to be muted, that's why last episode had quite a bit of copyright issues. I think it took like 3 or 4 uploads, which means that video took, what, close to, well, these videos usually take like 45 minutes each to render, and then I have to upload. It probably take about 20 minutes to upload. So that's per thing, and then I have to check for copyright issues and whatnot. But yeah, Star was in 2 episodes. Still, I can't believe they did that. She was so hyped up and then just bleh. It's like, okay. Which, honestly, I wish more anime did stuff like that, you know? Oh, here's a cool character, gone. Kind of like a certain character from Jujutsu Kaisen who is a friend of Itadori's, if you know who I'm talking about. I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. But also, domain expansion. Also, is it this? Is Sukuna's this? Or is it the ring finger? Oh god, it's so difficult to do. Oh god, I can't do it. Oh god. Okay, no, we want that one and that one. Okay, I'm just struggling. I did it earlier. Pinkies. Okay, is it the ring finger and index finger, or is it the pinky and index finger, or is it like this? Well, not the pinkies, but oh wait, oh no, well, as I'm just throwing signs up. No. Is that really what Jujutsu Kaisen is? Just throwing up signs? I guess if you're a Shikigami user. That's also Chainsaw Man. Oh, he made it back there. Okay.
There's no need to fret. We'll endure. Your quirk factors are simply fatigued, out of sorts.
I'm sorry, he just picked that up to move with him?
You'll be able to use your many powers again.
I'll kill you, damn it. You will suffer.
Why?
All of you. As long as there's a single person on this earth who remembers All Might's face, this hate within me won't go away.
Our consciousnesses are combined.
Is he talking?
I can feel it.
Oh, that's not good.
His frenzied anger.
That's not good.
It's as though Tomura's pain and resentment are my own.
But also, does that mean that he's taking him over more?
Great progress. We may not have taken New Order, but the horizon has been cleared of one of our greatest obstacles. Rest easy. You mustn't dwell on one failed plot. when there are so many in play.
Crazy hype scenario.
Apologies.
Time travel where All Might comes back with his prime.
But we must wait long.
To fight.
You gotta be
I want to see
kidding
All Might
me.
in his prime.
I'm stuck here while my own man flies free. Can't take it anymore.
You know, Toya, you and I are quite similar, except for one thing.
Huh?
He has hair and eyes.
A wise man, such as myself, will pave many different roads to a single goal. That's how I ensure success against any
That's fair.
odds.
Yeah.
To be more precise, I craft alternative routes years, sometimes decades in advance. I begin by following the path that best suits my needs and timeline. And if it's blocked, I simply switch to another. Understand?
Smart, yeah.
I've mapped
Play around the
infinite
variables.
routes.
Yeah, no, I
My
do similar
completed
things.
body will take more time than expected, and Izuku
As long as
Midori
variables
has
account for it.
unfortunately returned to UA's fortress.
Fortress.
That's
Dude, the funding for the school is yes.
Because unlike
Also,
you,
don't they still have a mole?
I have many friends.
Wait, was that Invisible Girl? Or was that... Wait. Huh? I have many friends and it looked like Invisible Girl.
You're too slow.
Hey, look at Scott. Is he not president?
Go harder.
Dude, there's so many just kind of like forgettable characters in Class 1A. At least these guys...
This one's gonna sting.
Oh, now she has the skirt on. But I guess inside she doesn't. Minetta. Oh, hopefully his music is in. Oh, and Edith's just fast. Yeah, Bakugo and Deku. I like how these... I guess everybody's going up against like their own like skill level. Oh, he just surrounded him and spit. Okay, that doesn't really feel like sparring. That just feels like exploding.
I stored up my power and then fired. Endeavor taught me that. I'm
Yeah,
not talking a single detonation.
multiple.
My improved cluster attack comes from me flinging around beads of sweat, then exploding them together. That upgrade's just the beginning. I'm
So
leveling up
he
all my
can
moves.
do now has kind of a
Since
range
I'm
attack.
gonna start sweating a lot more.
Oh, that's why you're wearing your winter suit.
Overeating eats up my stamina though. It's one or the other.
Let's stay hydrated,
Everyone is improving.
dude.
There's definitely something different.
Oh, Todoroki,
I think I'm starting to get the hang of
dude,
this.
that looks so cool.
I can almost regulate my left side as well as I control my right. This body will withstand Dabi's flames.
Blue fire.
My fire and ice working in harmony.
Oh, that's dangerous. Minetta,
I know All Might said this would be a total war or whatever, but
why is Minetta just
the
doing
way I
this?
see
This
it,
is
the
his
two big
training.
bads are like super vulnerable now. Especially since Gigantomachia has taken a long prison nap.
Prison,
Bet we
dude.
could
That's
take
what
all
they
for
built
one
around
and leap down
Chernobyl.
Easy when we find them.
You forgot 3 things, idiot.
What? Wait, 3? Really?
First, we probably won't be able to find them. Think about it. We located the Nomu hangar, Shigaraki's hideout, and the research lab, sure. But since All Might defeated All for One, we haven't been able to track down the boss man himself. He's the
Ever.
best there is
Except-
at going underground. Damn,
Well,
nutsack
that's a hint.
face.
Cursed mental image. Our
That's
second
true though.
power. We faced an incomplete Shigaraki last time.
Uh-huh.
So his true power is an unknown quantity. And don't forget, we've lost half our numbers since then. At this point, we may be no match for him.
Exactly.
It's so bad.
Third thing. They're the ones who get to decide when and where we face each other. All for One stole Ragdoll's search ability, so he can spot quirks from basically anywhere.
Oh
With any
yeah.
luck, New Order ate that power up. But we're still at a disadvantage.
Which ones did he lose?
Now
Do we
you
know
think
yet, or
we're
was it
tapping
all of
every
them?
possible hero and resource?
This is why our next
The hair.
move is vital. I have to force Shigaraki out into the open and fast. To do that, I need to hurry up.
You do mean we, don't
You do mean we? You're not gonna do any more of that solo
Seriously,
stuff,
Midoriya?
that vigilante stuff. There's gonna be some death.
Of course.
There's gonna be some death. There's gonna
By
be
the
some
way,
dead characters.
I wanted to get your opinion.
I know
Is
it.
it cool for me to walk around?
That should be fine now. With Uraraka's speech fresh on everyone's minds, the Hero Corps
What are they
students
gonna
and
do, stop
evacuees are
him?
getting along fairly well.
Oh.
It just isn't fair.
Also, where's Invisible Girl?
Seems
We
like
don't see
every
her.
time we think we've got All for One on the ropes, he gets the last laugh.
Also, where is Aizawa at? We haven't seen him in a hot minute.
Ever since Gunga and Jaku. I mean, we've all felt bad, but...
Also, Eri.
You took things extra hard.
Oh. Wait.
We have no choice, son. He's given us explicit no instructions. The messages were in code. Even if they were intercepted, no one will realize they were anything bad. And out here, the surveillance cameras won't pick us up.
Are you sure about that?
Don't be scared.
I got worried because you stopped smiling. You even looked sad when Midoriya came back to us.
All for One's out of prison now, so things will go exactly as he wants them to.
Wait,
you know
is she the... There's no way she's the mole, right?
Please, Yuga!
Wait, it's him?
You've done everything he's asked.
What?
The information he wanted
I was like, where is he in Invisible
Girl?
Girl?
About the training camp, no one knows that leak came from you.
Wait, is he the mole?
Somehow knew we'd be at the USJ.
Wait.
It was the same when they ambushed us in the woods, even though that was supposed to be a
it's Frenchie boy?
location. Don't tell me.
We don't want to cause harm, but at this point, we're in too deep to stop.
What?
My love, there's no other option. You have no choice.
Dude, he doesn't want to do it, clearly.
Papa, I don't want to do this.
It can't be true. This whole time, behind our backs,
That's...
Aoyama was...
Aoyama, that's it.
What's best for you, son?
Dude,
you
I literally just mentioned that there's a mole. First time mentioned it this season.
You want to be like everyone else?
Oui, Maman.
Oui?
So
Oui, oui?
to be different. I don't like it.
When we found out you were quirkless, we didn't want you to feel excluded or less than. You deserved the
He was
chance to follow
quirkless?
your dreams.
Did all of them give him a
things
quirk?
better for
And that's the
you.
quirk he gave him?
If we'd known what was in store for us, we wouldn't have sought that devil out. I swear it. We never would have let All for One give you a quirk.
But
That's the quirk he gave.
it's too late. We're all for One's pawns now. We
Are
have
you?
to do what he asks of
Or
us, so
or
we'll do
what?
it.
How will he get to you? You're inside of UA's fortress.
Gotta find a teacher, or anyone.
And she's gonna get caught. Take off the gloves, maybe?
So hard. I tried my best to hide the truth.
Also, why is she there? Why is she out in the middle of the woods? She just followed him?
I've done. The guilt would crush me. I forced myself to put on a brave face.
But
Then when All for One was caught at Camino, for a moment I thought maybe I would finally be free. I could be like everyone else.
My sweet boy, please forgive
This
us.
is...
You suffered because of our mistake.
Yeah, literally. He got roped into this by his parents.
I can't let him kill you.
Oh,
In that case,
he's
we
having to
know
pick
what you
between
have
his
to do.
parents and his friends and his classmates. Whoa. Oh. Oh no. Of all people? What? Did she go get Deku?
I, ran into Hagakure. She said that the traitor is...
What are you talking about? How absurd. The
Also,
girl
why
must
did he
have
just say it was...
misled us.
Of course it's
Why was it her?
Midoriya, Back then, I was the only one who couldn't say anything. Everyone else in our class called out to you, tried to get you to come back to UA.
Wait, he was the only one that didn't? Out of all of them?
To you. But I stayed silent.
Wait, somebody had to notice.
Let's talk.
Stop it!
His power is a quirk that was given to him by All Might.
I thought the mole must have been a
And All for
teacher.
One wants it?
Since day one, you're all amazing. I just want to be seen as your equal. You were.
Listen! It's no accident that I'm here. I could tell you were upset. You were
But
the only
he's
one who
only-
looked sad. So I came looking for you.
Oh.
Yes. Me. Alone.
Oh, dude. Deku realized.
USJ and the training camp.
You got duped!
I led them to us both times. Midoriya,
Wait.
it's true.
What happened in those situations?
I'm a revolting villain.
Yo. I never would have expected him to be this mole. Like, that's been a question we've had since season 1.
Because unlike you, Toya, I have many friends.
A bunch of friends, huh? Great. If these randos you trust get caught, we're screwed again.
Broaden your mind. When a cheap lighter stops working, it doesn't affect you. You just throw it away.
Crazy use a
If my
lighter
friends
as an example.
succeed, I'm happy. If they fail, I sigh and say, oh well. Then I forget them and adjust my course and carry along with my day.
Yeah.
They're nothing more than disposable tools. If they let me have a bit of fun,
Which of those parents?
hooray. But none of them are essential.
Wait. What's her face? The invisible girl didn't like go and tell anybody else. The only people that know were those
I
two.
was so dismayed when they discovered I was born without a quirk.
Why were they so dismayed?
They came from wealth. As
Oh.
children, they wanted for nothing, knew only love and happiness. It's possible they were more worried about me being different than I was.
Wait, so did they have a quirk?
At first. So, when my future looked uncertain, they did something desperate.
So it's almost like a parallel to
There were rumors
Deku,
of a man who could give people quirks.
where
Eventually,
Deku
they
tried to do it
found
without a quirk. You know?
The quirk I received wasn't a good fit for my body, though. It hurt.
Surprised, is that gonna be the belt?
Parents tried their best. They went through so much to give me a better life.
So, yeah, well, they signed,
Because
they made a
I was
deal.
afraid of being different. My
Dude,
dream
you were a
started
baby.
as a
How did they
desire
make that
to be
decision
born.
for you when you were a baby?
But
That
now,
having a quirk was
I
that
had
big of
to
a
do
deal?
what my mind
How did they know
wanted
that it's
for
going
me.
to change that much over time? Because, like,
I've
it used to be
heard that
20%
All
didn't have a
Might is going to
quirk.
be a teacher
But it's
in
even
UA.
more rare now.
See that the boy enrolls there.
To help others.
I want to know when your class will be unsupervised.
To bring joy to people's lives.
Tell me more about this training camp.
So does that mean he's...
If Izuku Midoriya returns to UA, get him alone and lure him out into the open.
Wait, what?
When I read your letter and found out that you were born quirkless, that we were the same,
Oh.
I couldn't stand it!
Oh, Yama!
I was
Don't
filled
do
with
this!
despair!
Navel! One for all.
Is he about to eat this? Oh yeah, she can refract light because
My
she
body
can.
refracts light. Oh, Yama, we all could have died.
Oh, okay. We actually kind of see her.
Our country's falling apart around us. And you
You
sat
see her
in class
hair?
like you weren't
I guess because
involved.
the light. The light's bouncing around. Whoa, we can see her.
How could you sleep at night in the same dorm as us? How could you look any of us in the eye?
Also, she doesn't have clothes on.
Explain yourself, Aoyama!
You don't get it!
He's not bad!
Black Whip.
Aoyama,
This is nuts.
Hagakure's freed you. Do you see that? You don't have to hurt anybody else. It's over.
Is it gonna be like their little secret, or
Stand down.
maybe tell
Stop
Nezu?
fighting, please. We'll work this out.
Oh my god. Oh, this episode's heavy. What is with this season?
Let's get this straight.
Bro!
He must have received the quirk from All for One about 10 years ago.
Episode 1 was a
Since
crazy
that
start. Episode 2,
he and his family
crazy
were forced
death.
to act
This
as
episode.
pawns against their will. Physically, he seems fine.
Oh, isn't that
At least
Kagi?
he wasn't rigged to self-destruct in the same way Nagant was.
At this point, we can't deny it anymore, can we? There's a traitor at this school. I never thought it would be a student.
Yeah, I didn't think it was either.
I'm
Nezu.
sorry, but I must ask you kids to give us the room.
Like
What?
we'd walk away from this.
It doesn't make any sense.
If
It does.
Hagakure's hadn't stumbled on you today, what would you have done for him next?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, man! Say it isn't true!
Did he brainwash you or something? You must not have known what you were doing.
2 Hero Course students born quirkless. Who'd have thought?
Is this...
We're still trying to restore a state of order, so it's
I said there's
imperative
gonna
that
be
you start
death
talking.
in the
Tell
class.
us what you've learned about
This might be
All for One.
worse.
Don't leave a single detail out.
Oh, you don't know anything useful. That's the truth, I swear.
Yeah, of course,
We did
yeah.
whatever we were told.
All for One didn't.
He would kill us.
Yeah.
If we lied to him, he would kill us. Our choice was life or death.
He threatened you?
Of course.
It wasn't just a threat. He showed us what happened to those who didn't follow his wishes. Anybody who ran to the police was murdered soon after betraying him. There wasn't
Whoa.
a way out.
And they're supposed to be this
No
wealthy and
matter where you
everything?
go, he will find you.
And
you will die.
they-
It is an inevitable fact. Our son never knew the particulars of what he planned to do. All for One only told him to lay low and avoid suspicion. We're to blame, not Yuga.
Well, he's still... Dude, we actually can see her. Also, the voice matches pretty well.
Classmates, all of you could have died because of me. And yet, I smiled and laughed like we were friends. Because I wanted us to be. When I found out Midoriya used to be quirkless like me, and that he knew he'd have to stand against All for One, my heart ached at how miserable my life was. I was disgusted.
That's such a crazy quirk to get.
I wallowed in my own misery instead of worrying.
Or there's like, oh, rich kid.
I'm
Let's give him
the
just
core. There's no
bad
denying
quirk.
it. If you want to know the truth, it's that I am a villain through and through.
I don't believe you! Why did you try to save Kacchan and Tokoyami at the training camp, huh?
Oh, yeah?
What about the message for me? Is that something All for One told you to do too?
I know.
If we can't overcome the things that bring us pain, then you won't be able to twinkle, mon ami.
Of course not! That night,
Deku gets
was a
his
desperate
speech.
cry for help, and it totally went over my head. I mean,
There were so many signs. That's kind of nuts.
you're bawling right now, crying all over yourself, but it's obviously not because you failed to do what All for One wanted. I know a hero who didn't give him everything either.
Who?
He used her, but she stayed true to herself, to her heart.
Oh.
The problem was he'd crushed her spirit.
Young Midoriya.
Making mistakes,
Also, letting the
committing
kids
a
work this
crime
out's kind of
doesn't mean
crazy.
you have to be a villain forever.
That's
so
true.
I want you to take my hand, right now.
I see what you're doing.
What?
Because I promise you,
What is...
you can still be a hero.
What are you...
Not so fast.
What's he doing?
Sansa, gag the kid. We're taking him in. Save the hand-holding for later. It's a tough situation.
What?
It doesn't erase the fact that he helped All for One.
Yeah.
Besides, we're only assuming he's safe because he hasn't exploded. We can't say for sure that would happen to
Oh,
Nagano
yeah, he
would
can
happen to
do
him.
that, yeah.
We shouldn't let him speak another
Did he do
word
that to the
until we
parents,
get him
too?
checked out and cleared at Central Hospital.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that he could do that. But what about the parents?
Mr. and Mrs. Aoyama. One last thing. Why didn't you tell All for One we plan to attack Kamino?
We have no way of reaching out to him ourselves. He is in control of that too. We have to wait for him to get in touch with us. And each time
How does he get in touch with you?
contact information is different.
So if you were ever caught, you'd be useless to us. Of course.
Yeah, no, real smart.
We still have no idea where All for One is. But think, the board has changed.
Yeah. Now we have a path to him,
But
because
we're
we can't
still
track
at a
him.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Now do you get why we're tapping every
Yeah.
possible hero and resource?
Yeah, now they're gonna play along. They know that they're caught. It's the whole imitation game. The
hold up.
enigma.
Do we now have a way of forcing them to fight on our terms?
Yes.
He's right.
When you look at it that way, he's given us the
Also,
upper
a
hand.
lot of people in this room are getting told this
Possible that
information.
Aoyama
There might
is
be
the
another
only
rat.
person in the world with the power to trick All for One.
Unless All for
Aoyama.
One can, like, see into this.
Say it one more time. I promise you, you too can be a hero.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. One of my favorite episodes in all of My Hero Academia. Not even close. Like, that's probably top 3 for me. Like, so many questions have been answered. I have literally thought about who is the mole for years now. And we finally know. I did not think it was going to be Aoyama. That's crazy. He was quirkless. Also, we saw his parents. Is that the first time we've seen his parents? We also saw Invisible Girl, Hagakure. We saw her, actually, kind of, because the light was refracting. Can't believe they never tried that. I guess because she's not really wearing, yeah. Wow. So the first 2 episodes have really been about Shigaraki, Star, you know, All for One's plan. This episode had the kids in it, or the students, which is great. It's great. Give me more. I want more. But, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I hope to see their patrons get to all the videos a day early. I could not do this if it was not for them. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But until next video, take care, and keep the music.